G'day everyone, how you going? I hope you're all well. Welcome to the tutorial for Worn Out by Ziggy. This was requested by one of the viewers of one of the last tutorials that I made. Before we start, I'm making a Q&A video that I'm going to upload onto my second channel. So if you've got any questions you'd like to ask me, just leave them below in the comments and I'll get around to answering those very soon for another video. Also, make sure you like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. And if you don't want to ask me a question, leave me a tutorial to do in the comments below. Let's get into the video. Alright, so this one's a pretty simple one. It is basically I would say super similar to Hands I Can Hold by Ziggy as well. I made a tutorial for that as well earlier in the year. I'll put it up here. Go check it out after you've watched this. But if you've already watched that, you'll be pretty sweet for this song. So we're just in standard tuning with a capo on the 3rd fret. The verses sound like this. So what's happening there is we're alternating between an F chord, which is first finger on the 1st fret relative to the capo of the B string, 2nd finger, 2nd fret of the G string, 3rd finger, 3rd fret on the D. Then you move these two fingers up a string each to make the C chord, and they're pretty much the only two chords in this song, as well as a G C, but that's not till later. Alright, so the picking pattern is pretty much identical to Hands I Can Hold. So what's happening is you've kind of got this which is essentially picking the D string and then the B string and then sort of doing a pull off so that it kind of mutes it, so it's like, and then you hit the G string, so it's like, and then you repeat, so it's like a D, B, pull off, G, then you hit the D string twice, then you hit the B, pull off, and then G again. So it's like, then you move to the C chord. Oh, the sun's coming out. And the C chord's the exact same. You hit the you hit the A string and the D string to play that sort of root part of the chord. Then you hit the B string, do the pull off again, and then hit the open G string. So the only other thing that sort of occurs a little bit throughout the verse is a bit of a hammer on to the 2nd fret of the D string. So what's happening there is basically, I think Ziggy's just playing the A string, hammering onto the D string on the 2nd fret. Oh. So he sort of changes the picking pattern and hits A, D, mute, B. I think that's the verses covered. The second one mimics the first one. The only thing left is, no, at the end of the verse, I think Ziggy does the part where it's like, maybe you're warm now, maybe you're warm now. Yeah, that's how he ends the verses. So basically what happens is you play the F into the C, then you play a G C, exact same picking pattern, just all played. And then he goes back to the F. And then he ends on like a full strike of the chord. Mute. Then starts the chorus, which basically follows the exact same pattern as the verse. except the pinky finger is on the 3rd fret of the high E string for the F and the C. So it's like so, picking pattern. It's more of a strumming pattern in this one rather than picking. So it mimics the same style as the picking pattern though. So you strike the chord, pick the high E and the B string, so, and then pick it again, and then strike, strike, pick, mute, pick again. So it's like. So what's that? I guess it's a sort of a strike, pick, mute, pick, strike, strike, pick, mute, pick. So I've got no idea if that makes any sense to you guys, but it's, yeah, it's like a... And then he transitions to that G-C chord without the pinky, and he's picking the top half of the chord and then using the B and the G strings. So back to the F with the pinky. Pretty sure that's it, hey. The only other part is that little build-up section, which just alternates between the G, C and the F with the pinky. And that's it for the song, hey. It's a super simple one. If you like this tutorial, give it a like, make sure you subscribe. Leave a question down below for me. I'll answer it in a video to post on my 2nd channel. Check that shit out. Go and subscribe to it right now. Thanks for watching.